My morning started off a bit chaotic. I woke up with this painful pimple on my leg. The coffee machine was full of grounds. When I tried to wash them down, the sink backed up entirely. I had to run to the disposal just to get my morning coffee. Once I settled down with a piece of banana chocolate cake my sister made, I finished that computer graphics lab documentary. It was fascinating to see how they operated in the 80s, but ultimately they had an unstable model that shut them down. That actually got my brain spinning about my own future. I started having this massive deep dive conversation with AI about my retirement savings and how to manage my funds down the road. I got so sucked into planning for my future that I completely lost track of the present. I realized I was running late for work. I had to take a lightning fast shower, skip the moisturizer, pack up some leftover chicken mole, and rush out the door while my mom moved her car so I could back out. I got to work, punched in, just started my routine, bagging groceries and sweeping. But then things took a heavy turn. A customer was talking to one of the cashiers and mentioned that a regular shopper had recently passed away at around 65 years old. They showed us a picture and my heart just sank. I was completely convinced it was this awesome guy who was always playful, striking superhero poses with me. It hit me really hard. I just had to spend my entire morning stressing over retirement and planning decades into the future, and then felt like a glaring reminder that you just never know when your time is up. But then, the craziest thing happened. Later in the shift, the actual superhero pose guy walked right into the store. He looked at me, struck his usual pose, and I just froze. I struck the pose back, thinking to myself, wait a minute, he's still alive? It turned out I completely misunderstood the photo. It was a case of a mistaken identity. I immediately told my cashier coworker what happened, and they were just like, whoa, that's trippy. It was a massive relief to see him, but it was still really sad knowing someone else from our store's community had suddenly passed away. That reality check kind of hung over the rest of my shift, and I tried just to roll with whatever the day threw at me. On my break, I tried to call the plasma center to check my blood test results, but couldn't get through. I did get some vanilla ice cream later on. My lunch, I ate my chicken mole. I watched some YouTube videos about wild hallucinatory experiences. I also made the very questionable decision to eat 2 bags of spicy chips, which gave me a stomach ache and immediately made me regret my life choices. The closing shift was a team effort. The co-closer was a huge help, wiping down check stands and clearing the lot. We ran out of standard receipt tape and had to use blank rolls from the liquor room. And it unexpectedly rained, so I had to push out to put slip mats on the floor. We joked with the manager, being in the upside down gang, got a good laugh from the team. Then I finally headed home. I ended the night with a hot dog, a slice of apple pie, and a chat with AI about how to redirect focus toward more productive things. If today taught me anything, it's that it's great to plan for the future, but you better make sure you're actually living each day to its fullest right now. So don't forget to do that. And thank you for watching. Really much appreciated. See you in the next one and take care.